Hello fish friends, back at it again. This is the pond where I shot the catfish bait comparison a few weeks ago. It's also the place where I've caught 3 3-pounders or 3 over 3 pounds. All of those on brim, pulling brim in, got them. So today I'm going to do that. I'm going to go after trying to pick up a brim, post it out, because in that catfish video I've missed one. I had one hooked, I was across the street, see the brim hanging, all of a sudden big swirl, whoosh, then ripped him off of there and got off. So there's still some big ones in here. I'm gonna try and get them out today. All right, I'm just gonna start off with a little chum here. See if we got any fish in here. Ooh, that's a good one. There's some big brim in here. That's part of my problem is these bass have eaten the medium size, say 3 to 4 inch brim out of here. So a lot of them are just really big. Shoot, the way these are biting, I might can just get one on bread. Got another one. Okay, that one's a little more reasonable. Okay, that was a little more reasonable. Uh-oh, look at this, guys. That don't look little. That looks big. I got something. I got something. I got something. What am I under? I got something. It's on bread. It's taking a little drag. Yeah. Yeah. He's trying to get me tangled up around that line. So this was just a brim hook with a big old wad of bread on it. Mr. Kiddo, you're looking kind of familiar, buddy. All right. This one's getting a bite on that little tiny piece. Oh my gosh, what have I got? Look, I got something on the crappie pole. I got something on the crappie pole. God, look at that bend. That was on the, there's another catfish. Look at that, look at that. That is a fight and a half. Come on, man, this one's mean.
Catfish?
Yeah, they're biting the bread. I did a video putting the catfish bait against bread. 3-0 bread.
Really?
This sweet, honey sweet. They love it. Go pro. Got another one. Yes. There's 3 catfish. I ain't really fishing for them today. So if you want a catfish, you just throw it out with a dough ball here and just let it sit. Don't. Let me give you the how you have to, when you go to lakes that have moss like this on the bottom, whether it's George's Lake, you know, I used to fish at my dad for years, whether it's here, don't throw out and tighten up your line, because all you do is go broop and just cover your whole thing in a gob of green seaweed. Nothing ever finds it, okay? You throw it out there, you let it sink, just let it boom, settle right on top of that green moss, and they'll find it. They'll come find it then. But you don't ever tighten up your line. You see people, they put sinkers on, all that, throw out there, yank, how they're fishing with a wad of green goo that nothing's ever gonna bite. Unless it just gets lucky and digging around. Guy, you're strong. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, I knew you could. All right, thank you, sir. So I'm gonna give you an example of what I was just talking about, okay? It's okay if I pull as long as I'm on top, but once I make the decision to let the bait drop, it drops and you don't tighten anymore. Okay, so throw that out there. Just gonna let it drop, no tension, straight down. Let it go completely. So you don't want any tightness. Come on. No, 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 no. That's the biggest one yet. This is a good one. Look at that one. Look at that one. Oh, I love it when they're polka dot like that. They're like a Dalmatian. Yes. Yes. All right, got him in the corner of the mouth. I think we'll have to retie. Yeah, I like you, buddy. I like you. You're my buddy. You're my little buddy. Little buddy butterball. Golly, this is a fat one. Good thing I had that pole anchored. See what I did? I put that reel around it. Around that pole. He couldn't get it out. That is the mama of all mama butterballs. That may be the big one that I caught last time. My gosh, look at the gut on that thing. He said, I want me a worm. I tired that old bread worm is more substantial. All right. Yes. Hey, at least I'm catching something. I'm facing a dilemma here with the brim that I'm catching are too big to fish with. I've tried and I've had one strike, but they're just too big. Once the sun starts going down a little bit, the brim stop. Whoa, this one don't stop. This is worms. Okay, I'm getting a bite. I got the big one. I got the bass. I got them. He got off. I had the big one though. I had the big one. See all that? Look at that. I had the big one. I had the big one. So he's starting to feed. I had the big one. I had the big one. I just never hooked him. God, you hear that drag? Ah. Look at them butterballs. Them catfish. Yeah, these things in here, I don't know what they're eating. Well, they're eating something. Look at that gut on that thing.
Not a bad size.
Nope.
Thank you, let me watch you for a second.
Yeah, well, you have a good evening. So there's another one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You know what I came for? I came for catching a bass on a brim, and what's happened to this pond is there's none of those 4 or 5 inch brim. They're big, and if you look back at my video, I caught a 3-pound bass without hooking it. It's from this video, or excuse me, it's from this pond, and it's where I set the hook so hard I jammed the fish sideways in his mouth. I pulled him up and just pulled the fish out. All it was a brim hook. So I've also used it on purpose and caught 1 or 2 big ones. But today I had the 1 hook up, but that's like a 10-inch fat brim. I mean, look at the size of these brim that I'm trying to fish with. And so I had one for just a second, but he never got hooked. But catch of the day has been these boys. Man, I tell you what, on that 8-foot super flexible Mr. Crappy slab shaker, that's a fish there. All right. Woo. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, everybody, stay safe, keep fishing.